Nerds, you're the top fan right now. Definitely the top fan. All right. Let's see, what do we got here? We ready to do this? What's up, Steve? Steve's in the hizzle. Steve in the house. Hey, honestly, the White Sox, I've got them valued at $50 on a half case. So, I mean, you get the White Sox and you're sitting above average. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir. So I'll wait for some more people to file in. Looks like we only got like 4 people in here right now, but I do have 16 open spots left. I don't mind taking them. I was gonna go on Whatnot, but then I don't know, having to sort through 4 breaks. This is just one break. I'd rather just do it here. I'll take the rest of the team. I got you, Steve. I appreciate that. Mr. McIntyre. I got your payment. Appreciate that, dude. And I will say that I've got 16 teams that I'm taking right now. That if there's a team I want to give back or throw back, then I'll shoot you a price. If anybody's interested. Because I already have a half case price set list that I was going to go by. And I'm willing to sell them to you. What if you don't have the team that you want? But thought about doing it this way, and then if you get your team that you want, like the Dodgers are like just ridiculously priced. All right, that sounds good. Yeah, Bubba Chandler, Skeens. I've got my list right here, so if you guys, once the teams get picked, we'll go over some pricing if you guys are interested on some teams that I have. Because right now I'm sitting at 16. But half case from Topps just arrived today. So should be a fun rip. Lots of different variations. we'll see how this year's Heritage is going to turn out to be. There's already an Ohtani red ink auto on eBay right now. I think he wants like $13,000 for it. There's two offers, competing offers though. I saw there was already two offers on it. So who knows what his offers are right now. But Ohtani red ink auto. That might draw five figure, I don't know, maybe high fours. Yeah, I watched Striker's video. He did pull the Shohei Ohtani blue chrome to 150. The color match. So that should be pretty solid. Yeah, I would be too. Red ink, 17 out of 77. Absolutely. But I got some spots left. Anybody interested in it, just let me know. They're 29 random team spot or 2 for 55. 2 for 55, 1 for 29. It is not. The break is not full. I wonder why my chat is not pulling up on my phone. I don't see it on my phone for some reason. Oh, there we go. JR, yeah, the break is not full. I have quite a bit actually left. What's up, Marcus? Cards by Mark. Right now, as I said, I got 16 spots left. But like I said, I don't mind taking these spots, because I eventually want to build the set. So whatever cards that teams that don't go, I'll take the risk. But I do have a sheet here. If I do have some teams for me, then I'm willing to wheel and deal after the random. But if you want to get in now, there's 29 a team, 55 for 2. But I'm going to probably start the random now. I found an unopened pack from my blaster last night. It has no time and Judge parallel. Okay. That's a penalty. That's a foul right there, bro. By the way, I'm saving this box here for last. This one's gonna have a banger because it's beat up. So had the beat up corner, so I'm gonna save that one for last. Yeah, don't believe in that nonsense, Justin. Notice how he said first out of the gate. Good news, guys. Good news, guys. Yeah. Nothing good comes out of that. The red ink's in this one. Yep. I'm calling it. The hide, Steve and I are calling it. Red ink and this one right here. Right. Great news. I was backstage the whole time and missed it. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, guys, let me get these boxes out of the way. I'm going to start the random. That way we can get the show on the road. Let me scoot the boxes over. Let's bring in the computer here. If anybody else wants a spot, let me know now before I random. Marcus, you'll take a team. All right, it's 29 or 2 for 55. Just send it over my PayPal. Do you have my PayPal? You sent a little extra for the Red Sox and Royals. You weren't supposed to say that out loud, Mario. You'll take 2. All right, man. I appreciate that. So I'll erase spots 16 and 15 for me. And I'll put Marcus cards by. Marcus cards by. All right. Thank you, sir. So, as you see, I got the last 14 teams there. So, I got Adam in for 1, Steve over at the Hyde at 1, Derek Blair. Derek got 4. Mario, you got 2, which you already spoiled your teams. You called it out. Lindsay, LC, you got 2. Justin, 3 Good Nerds. Less Good got 2. Steve McIntyre got 2. Marcus just grabbed 2. And Kirby and me, we're grabbing 14. So we'll roll the dice here, see how many times we randomize the list here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. Makes it a little bit easier here. All right, so let me roll the dice here. We'll roll it. All right, we're going to do it 4 times. How about that? 4 times on the randomizer on the list. There's the team names. All right, 4 times on the names right here. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Marcus. JR was asking about getting in. Well, yeah, if he wants to get in. Is he in Discord? Oh, okay. Does he have YouTube? Just let him know I'm gonna have spots available for me. If you want to, Adam, just let him know there's spots. I'm gonna have spots available for sale. If he wants to cherry pick some of my teams, he can. And 4. All right, this is the 4th and final roll right here, as you can see, 4 times. 4 times on the roll. All right. So looks like I'm on top. And I'm on bottom. So it's a Doogie sandwich. Doogie 7 and Doogie 10 on the sandwich. All right, and then we'll paste it. All right. Make that a little bit bigger here. Oh, we're supposed to make them all bigger. We're supposed to make it all bigger. Come on. I will just leave it how it is. You guys can read that. All right, we'll go over here and randomize the team list now 4 times. Okay. So randomize 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last time, 4. 4 times right here. 4. Boom. All right. So looks like I'm getting the Royals for sure. And I got the last. Looks like I'm getting the Dodgers. Huh. Huh. All right. Not rigged at all. This was definitely not rigged. See, how do we blow this dude up? All right. So you guys can see those. Looks like I got the Royals. I got the Padres. I got the Twins. The Brewers. Mario, you got the Mariners. Steve McIntyre, you got the Rangers. I got the Yankees. Marcus, hey, you got your team. Look at that. Roman Anthony. How about that? Nice buy-in right there for Marcus. Steve over at the Hyde, you got the Reds. Justin got the Phillies. I got the Mets. I got the Guardians. Mario, you got the Orioles. Lindsay got the Angels. Derek got the Pirates. I have the Braves, the Diamondbacks. Derek's got the White Sox. I've got the Nationals, the Marlins. Lindsay's got the Rays. Marcus has the Cubs. Man, Marcus got sports card ripping teacher and his team. How about that? Justin got the Tigers. I got the Giants. Derek with the Astros. Adam with the Athletics. Derek with the Blue Jays. I have the Rockies. McIntyre has the Cardinals. And I've got the Dodgers. So that's how it all played out right there. If anybody is interested in either trades, is Derek in here? Is Derek Blair? Is roll call Derek. I did tell Derek, since he bought 4 spots, I told him that if I was to get the Nationals, I would trade him. So I did get the Nationals right here. I don't know, but he never said anything. So I don't know if he wants the Nationals or I'm pretty sure he would, but let's see. If we go to data, sort. Nationals don't have anything to chase, to be honest. All right, Derek. Yeah, that's cool. I was just saying if you wanted the Nationals, you could. I just didn't know if you wanted them or not. Let's see. Let's leave it how it is. So let me know if you guys want to do any trades. Does Roman have a base in here or just autos? I'm sure he has a base because he's in Series 1. I'd be shocked if he did not have a base. He has a base. Yeah, he definitely has a base. Anybody interested? This is what I have down as what I have. Like the Dodgers, I have the Dodgers. I have them at 150. If anybody's interested in, I've got the Yankees at 100. What other teams did I get? I have the Royals. Royals, I have. Where are the Royals at? Royals at 105. But if anybody wants any of those, or are we doing any trades? Anybody want to do any trades? Who had? Let me see here. Oh, Justin had the Phillies. I was wondering about that. If I had the Phillies, but Justin has the Phillies. Justin. Let's see. Let's see. McIntyre. Who has the Pirates? Do I have the Pirates? Pirates. Derek Blair has the Pirates. So if I had the Pirates, I'd definitely entertain that for you, Derek or Steve. He said you can still buy some. Oh, is JR in here? Yeah, I have these. Any team I have is available. Let's see. Is he? What's his username in here? Daniel wants the Twinkies. Yeah, probably right. Oh, I guess JR would be JR-OLR. Hey, yeah, JR, if you want a spot, let me know what team you're interested in that I have. If you're wanting a spot, let me know. I know you're the Cubs fan, but I didn't get the Cubs. Marcus got the Cubs. If you see any of those teams that I have, let me know. I've got the Yankees, the Brewers. You might be a Brewers fan. I can't remember if you are or not. I know you're up that way. I have the Dodgers, the Twins, Rockies, Giants, Marlins, Padres, Nationals. How much do you have the Nats at? Nats I have at 30. Nats I have at 30. But I mean, since you already bought a team, I'll discount them to 25 if you want them. Since you already bought 4 teams, if you want them for 25, I'll give them to you for 25. Mariners. Guess that should probably go in order. Seattle Mariners. Oh, Mario has. Oh, you're saying the Mariners are available. Okay. Want to swap for Giants for the Mariners? Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. So you do 25 for the Nationals? All right, man. I'll put you down. DB for the Nationals. All right. And then, and Mario, if you want to do, I'll take the Mariners, and then you want the Giants. Is that what you want to do? Because in my in my cheat sheet I have the Giants a little bit higher, but since you already bought some spots, that's where I had the Giants and Mariners. But yeah, if you want, okay, yeah, I'll do it. I had the Giants just a little bit higher, but no worries, man. All right, so we'll put Doogie for the Mariners, and then with the Giants, Mario. I'll just put Mario. How much would you want for the Mariners? Oh, you want the Mariners, Steve? I have them down at 30, but I mean, you already bought a team, so I'll discount it to 25 if you want. All right, Mariners are going to you then. I'll put that down for 25. Steve M. All right. Mariners. Cool. All right, got the Mariners and the Nationals off the board. No problem, dude. Anybody else want any teams? Anybody else? Any teams that I have on the screen? If not, we'll get to ripping. I got the Royals at 105. If you already got a spot, then they're 100. Just take $5 off. The Mets, I have at 45, but they'll be 40 if you already have a spot. If you don't have a team, then they're 45. The Guardians, I got them as low as possible. They're at 25, but if you already have a spot, they're 20. The Braves, I have at 40, but take 5 off if you already have a spot. The Diamondbacks, I've got it at lowest as possible too, 25. Nationals. Oh, let me change that because the Nationals are going to Derek. Derek B. The Padres, I got lowest as possible as well, I believe. Yes, I do. At 25. Marlins, same thing, lowest 25. Rockies, lowest 25. Twins, I think, are the lowest too. Yep, 25. See, I got a bunch of $25 teams, low-end teams. The Dodgers, I've got it 150, so it'd be 145. And then the Brewers, the Brew Crew, I've got at 40, so that'd be 35. And the Yankees, I've got at 100, so that'd be 95. All right, let me see. I know I missed some chats. I'm sorry, guys. I was just trying to go through. Hey, Brad, hope all was my name on the list. Ellie, yeah, I didn't see you on the. Did you pay for teams? Oh man, yeah, because I went live. I've been live for over a half hour now. I do have the you sent for 55. I do have. If are you wanting the Dodgers? Because I got the Dodgers available. That would be at 145. If you want the Dodgers, you can just pay the difference. Otherwise, I'd probably just have to refund you unless you want any of those teams that I just listed. What's up, LC? Oh, yeah, sorry, Ellie. Yeah, I went live right at 7. And I can't see anything in Discord after I go live here. So if you sent 55 for 2 teams, you can apply it towards a credit on any of these that I have available. Like the Dodgers, the Yankees. I have the Royals at 105, or Royals are at 105, they'd be 100. So then you just send me 45 for those. So it's up to you. If you don't want any other teams, you want your money back, then I'll just send you the refund. It's up to you. Just let me know. Okay. Yeah, no worries. I'll give you I'll probably just send you the refund, the credit then, refund. Sorry about that. All right, guys. Anybody else interested in any of these teams that I have? We're going once. We're going twice. Say you want the team or not. And if you already grabbed a team or a spot, just take $5 off. Lindsay, Guardians. I've got them at 25, so if you want to just send 20. If you want the Guardians, I'll give them to you for 20. You want the Guards? All right, cool. I'll give you the Guardians for 20. Oh, wait. Why am I putting Guardians? Lindsay, LC. All right, Guardians, 20, LC. Okay, got that done. Steve over at the Hide, are you good with your Reds, or you want to wheel and deal or trade? You good? All right, man. Everybody else good? Because we'll get to rolling here, rolling and ripping. Let's see, log in. All right, first box. Let me zoom back out. There we go. All right, let's see, Derek. All right, this one. Ellie, I'm gonna refund that now just so I can get that done and over with, so I don't forget. Refund. All right, Ellie, I sent that. It should be you're heading your way now. So sorry I didn't see that before we went live, or I was already live. What's up, all peeps from Chasing Breaks? All right, guys, let's do this. Let's go. Let me pull up the checklist here. Topps Heritage. That way, when we pull some stuff, we can kind of check it out and see what it's all about. Let's see a piece of candy. I know. Some James Wood. Ooh, piece of candy. I don't know. That's a good question. I wouldn't think he would, but I mean he does in Series 1, so let me see. The Angels, Mike Trout, Shanuel, Relics, Mike Trout, Zach Neto, Christian Moore, Mike Trout. Oh my gosh, yes, he does. Holy cow, he does. Turn back the clock autographs. Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. Holy cow. Okay, there. That answers that question. Dude, if we pull a Shohei auto and it's an Angels, oh my gosh. All right, now I'm curious who had the Angels, because who had those Angels? Lindsay does. Lindsay. Man, maybe I should have traded Lindsay the Guardians for the Angels. No, I'm just teasing. All right, let's do this. Let's start things up. Yeah, no pressure. You know, I mean, I've got him in the Dodgers, so if I happen to pull him in the Dodgers, then I'm not gonna be mad about it. All right, box number 1. Good luck, everyone. Thank God the packs are easy to open up. Easy to open up. All right, Angel Martinez. So LC's leading things off here. Record break. If you guys see something, also let me know, because this is the first time I've seen. Let me put the camera up just a smidge. Record breaker, Luis Heel, PCA, Jackson Churio, Brandon. Oh, we already have something turned around, and it says it's a refractor. Brandon Nimmo. Okay. Our first chrome refractor. Chrome. It's not numbered. Brandon Nimmo. I don't think he's with the Met, or he was with the. Yeah, it says Rangers. I was about to say, I don't think he's with the Mets anymore. All right, 1 pack in. Oh, we got a blue sparkle back there. Alec Boehm, Cal Raleigh, Luis Severino, Logan Webb, Zach Gallen, and then we have Max Muncy on the blue sparkle. And then Jack Dreyer. There's probably going to be a plethora of these, so I probably won't sleeve and top load as I'm going. We'll be here all night. There's another blue. Riley Green, Brian Reynolds, Luis Rengifo, Harrison Bader. We got Zach Geloff, J-Dom on the sparkle. Hey, there's a Cal Raleigh. It is does have a little peelage there. I don't want you guys thinking that was me. But this is like the gray border. I think this is what they said. Gray border. J-Dom on the... Let me move that. There we go. Come on, Topps. I know. I don't understand it. Luis Garcia, Ryan Jeffers, Shane Bieber, Colton Cowser, M. Sheehan, Mason Wynn, Josh Young, and Enterprise of J-Rod. Okay. Must be an insert. I don't think I pulled from this pack now. All right. Kobe Mayo, Sandy Alcantara, Thomas JC, Stephen Kwan. There's Aaron Judge. Wish we had some red ink on that. And turn back the clock 25 years ago, Ichiro. This is, I don't know if that's a black and white or what, but it is a black and white photo. But I think maybe that's probably a black and white photo already. So that's probably why it's like that. Sandy Alcantara was upside down. Nothing. I guess I should turn these around, and they would tell me if there's anything. In fact, real quick, after every pack, I'm going to turn these around just in case I miss something. Because it should be in that green border area. Nothing yet. Okay, I don't see anything as of yet. All right, and then Ronald Acuna on the All-Stars. All right. Bryce Terang, Adolis Garcia, Drake Baldwin, Cedane Rafaela, Agustin Ramirez, Andre Miguel Vargas, and Mason Miller. Nothing there. All right, I thought there was a relic, but Bryce Harper, there he is, with the 2-run blast. There's the password. Trey Sweeney. We got Sean Murphy on the blue. Josh Hader is backwards. And it's a chrome. That's another chrome card there. And Christian Moore on the Angels. Hopefully the stuff will be turned around because I don't really want to look at every card after every pack. I just hope they make it easy. All right, Gleyber Torres, Jared Jones, Shota Imanaga. There's Jesus Sanchez, Ryan O'Hearn. Evan Carter is turned around. That is another chrome. Mitch Keller on the gray. And Wilson Contreras. So there's parallels for sure coming out of here left and right. And chrome. This is what? Our 5th or 6th chrome card already. All right, Freddie Freeman. We have the RBI leaders. J-Rod. Andrew Abbott. Mark Vientos. We have Jose Caballero. And we got Shane Smith on the gray border. And then we have Dave Parker on the insert. Just leaving these up as I go. All right, Lennon Sosa, Christian Campbell. There's an Ellie. Jorge Soler, Jack Flaherty, Jesus Luzardo, Ernie Clement, and Kyle Bradish. Christian Montez de Oca. I've never heard of that name. Mike Yastrzemski, Rafael Devers, Christian Javier, Robert Hassel, Brian Rocchio, Andy Pajes is the Chrome. As you can see me in the Chrome. Chrome design there. Jordan Lawler. All right. Anthony Siegler, Ryan Pepio, Lou Bob, O'Neal Cruz, Justin Martinez, Cole Young is backwards, another Chrome. Man, there's more Chrome in here than I thought there would be. Parker Meadows and Yanier Diaz. I will admit, there's more Chrome in here than I thought. They can do Chrome for this set, but they couldn't do it for. That's probably a relic. It looks like a relic here. Couldn't do it for Stadium Club. Kyle Tucker, Sal Stewart, and it's upside down here. Bobby Witt. Ooh, this one's numbered. How about that? This one is numbered 35 out of 77. For the Bobby Witt. We have a Jordan Lawler turned around. It is a Chrome. And that guy. So the Royals with the first hit. And it's like dirty too. You guys can see that, how it's all nasty, dirty. It's got some dirt to it for sure. 35 out of 77. We'll definitely take that. For sure. Let me see if it goes into a 59. Yep, it does. So nice hit for the Royals, which unfortunately that would be me. For you guys, I hate that, but all right. Gabriel Moreno, Brent Rooker, Max Fried, Nolan Shanuel, Zach McKinstry. We have the rookies, and Josh Hader. So on this one, it's going to go to the top left or the top, whatever's left or top left. Now, if it is a numbered card, then I will randomize it. All right, Corey Seager, Edgar Quero, Matt Wallner, Joe Adell, Kyle Freeland. We got Angel Martinez, Kenley Jansen, and the man of the hour, Showtime. We just need some red ink on that bad boy right there. We'll sleeve up all the Shoheis. There's Kenley Jansen on the gray. Angel Martinez on the blue. All right. Dalton Varsho, Key Brian Hayes, league leaders, Brandon Nimmo. Oh, we got a cookie cutter stock. Chris. Of course, it has to be this guy. What in the world? Why? This is, what do they call this? I'd have to look. Anybody know right off the top of their head? Decoledge. There we go. Steve over at the Hyde. Decoledge. Why is Chris Bryant still getting cards? I mean, I guess he's still playing, but why? I don't know. Rockies hit, though. I don't know. There's a print run I saw of this stuff. I'm going to have to see what it is. I forget what the print run is on that stuff. 77 design. No, there's a 7. Ooh, this one's numbered. Mike Tauchman for the White Sox. 19 out of 150. All right, we'll take that. No, the 77, it'll be numbered, and then you'll see it's an orange. You'll see it's an orange. Scoot that up here. The angle. Because I read that it's out of 77 and they're orange. Yeah, it says Mike Tauchman. Mike Tauchman for the White Sox. Sal Frelick, Marcus Semien, Dodgers. There's an Ohtani card right there. It'd be a nice one there to get into a chrome or numbered. Brady House rookie, Kevin Alcantara, Andrew Vaughn, Cam Schlittler, and Matt Chapman. We got the Judge and Turner, Kefis, Dominguez, Jack Leiter, Cade Horton, and we got Slade Ciccone on the blue sparkle, Aroldis Chapman on the gray, and Corbin Burns. I feel like we've had a lot of blue sparkle for the Guardians. Am I right or am I wrong? I feel like it here. Guardians, Yankees, Braves, maybe not. Yankees. I guess that's only second Guardian. I don't know why I felt like there was been a lot. All right. Wrong Red Sox. All right. Riley Green, Brooks Lee. There's Jack Caglione. With something at the top. I don't know what that is at the top of the card. It's almost like a ink smudge or something. I don't know. Jack Caglione. Patrick Bailey. Hey, that's a nice one there. Nolan McLean. I like that one right there. Lars Nootbaar. And we got Kobe Mayo upside down on the gray. And Christopher Sanchez. So a lot of gray and a lot of blue sparkles are coming out, I see. But that Nolan McLean, it's a nice one there for the Mets. And the last pack here, guys, on box number 1. We got George Springer, Brooks Baldwin, Cody Clemens, Gunnar, Hae-Sung Kim, Luis Garcia is another chrome refractor, Ezequiel Tovar on the gray, and Jack Caglione on the raw power. Nice. So, man, there's a lot of grays and blues and silver chromes. So, I mean, I guess that's good, but one numbered card, or actually 2. We had the relic to 77, and then we had the chrome card to 150. Like I said, Steve over at the Hyde already said the last box we're going to wait for is going to have the red auto. Yes, a lot of non-numbered parallels. I would say so. I agree with that. Take the packs out. And nothing left in the box. All right. On to box number 2 here. Austin Riley, Carlos Estevez, Carson Wisenhunt, Lane Thomas, David Bednar, Luis Hill on the blue, Hunter Goodman on the gray, and Nolan McLean on finishes off the first pack there. All right, Anthony Siegler, Ryan Pepio, Lou Bob, Merrill. There's a Trout. There's Chris Bryant, Carson Kelly, and we got Ellie on the black insert. J-Rod, Christian. There's Mike Yastrzemski, Mountcastle, Yuri Perez. And we got Manny Machado on the blue sparkle. The rookies here. That one go to the Guardians. And Garrett Crochet. So, sparkles. Another sparkle in here. Riley Green, Brooks Lee, George Springer, Jose Caballero, Max Muncy, Shane Baz. Haven't called his name in a minute. Kyle Tucker on the gray border, and Evan Carter. So gray and sparkle. All right, league leaders, stolen bases. Man, Jose Caballero led the AL last year in stolen bases. I would have never guessed that. Seiya Suzuki, Isaac Collins, Wyatt Langford, Michael Taylor, Lars Nootbaar on the blue, Jackson Holiday turned around. It's a chrome card. And Slade. Okay. Mookie Betts, Victor Robles, Andrew Hoffman, Bobby Witt, Jordan Westberg, Will Smith. We have a Matt Strom for the Phillies on the chrome, and Noelvi Marte. Strom on the chrome. All right, Robert Suarez, Carlos Correa. Man, why do I feel like that's like a image variation, but it's not. Corbin Carroll, Josh Naylor, Peyton Toll. That's a nice one there. Ryan Weathers, Luis Arise, and Francisco Lindor. So I've seen a video or two showing like the SPs have been turned around, and like well, it's not the high number or the low number SPs. They're just scattered throughout the set now, but they haven't been turning mine around. So they're going to be, I'm not sure which ones are going to be the SPs unless you look them up. Gabriel Moreno, Victor Scott. There's Samuel Basalo, Juan Soto, Chase Dollander on the chrome, Austin Hayes on the gray, and Heriberto Hernandez. Brooks Baldwin, Cody Clemens, Joey Loperfido, and here's our relic. I did not expect the relic right now. Lawrence Butler for the A's, not numbered, game used. Bat there for the A's, for Lawrence Butler. The A's, the Athletics. Who had the Athletics? Adam Raven getting the hit right here. All right, Adam. Congrats on the Lawrence Butler relic. And we have a Dalton Varsho refractor and Kyle Teal All right, Chase Meadroth, Luke Keyshaw, Addison Barger, Giancarlo Stanton, Chris Sale, Ke'Bryan Hayes is turned around. So another refractor. There's Geraldo Perdomo and Ben Rice. So back-to-back packs with the... Hopefully the remaining boxes have autos. Man, I do too, man. But it seems like with Heritage, they always seem like 4 in a case, 3 to 4 in a case, which it needs to be more than that. Junior Caminero. That's his first card of 26 because he's not in Series 1. All right, AL Championship, Springer. This one goes to the Tigers there, earned run leaders. Bradley Rodriguez, Alec Burleson, Cole Wilcox, Cam Smith on the blue sparkle. And behind him is J.P. Crawford in the gray. And we have C.J. Hafis on the Enterprise. Watched the case rip today, and there was 3 autos. Should be more since they raised the price. Yeah, I agree, dude. They keep and we're getting 4 less packs. So they're raising the price. Should be more autos. I agree. Spencer Strider, Caden Dana, and Royce Lewis. With my luck, you'll rip 6 boxes and no Roman. No, we'll get you a Roman here. All you have to do is just speak it in existence. There's Hunter Green, Jeff McNeil, Clayton Claus, Randy Rosarena. We got Ben Rice on the blue sparkle. Rookies. And we got the gray border, Thomas Sajaci and Wilyer Abreu. All right, Riley Green, Brian Reynolds, Brenton Doyle, Kyle Isbell, Willie Adames. There's PCA on the blue sparkle. Nice one for the Cubbies. Trey Turner on the gray. And we got Owen Casey still in the Cubs uniform there. They took away hot boxes also. Man, I forgot about the hot boxes. Oh, well, you know what? They took those away last year. Now that I think about it, that is right. They did take them away last year. I remember that. So that's been gone for over a year now. But I did forget about that. So Young-Hoo Lee. There's a Wilyer Abreu on the blue sparkle. Yandy Diaz on the gray. Trey Yesavage. There's the first one for Trey Yesavage. All right, there's a Dalen Lyle. There's for Nick Kurtz. That's the first time we've seen that. Jackson Jobe, Ozzie Albies, Seth Lugo. Turned around, Mason Miller on the chrome. Nice Mason Miller. Does anybody know why he didn't pitch yesterday? There's a blue of Owen Casey and Reese Hoskins. Was he not allowed to, or what? What was the deal with that? I'm surprised he didn't come out and pitch in the 9th. Dylan Dingler, Denzel Clark, Bubba Chandler on the rookie there. There's a Cal Raleigh, Raker Breaker, Byron Buxton, Vladdy. We got a Jeremy Pena turned around, and it's a Chrome and a CJ Abrams. The Padres said no. Are you kidding me? Luis Rengifo, Carlos Estevez with Robert Suarez. There's another Bryce Harper. There's the password. Ketel Marte. Hunter Brown, another Corbin Burns. This one's a chrome. And Freddie Peralta. Last pack here. From box number 2. Kenley Jansen, Hunter Goodman, Trey Turner, Chase Burns, Brett Beatty, Cade Cavalli, Joey Cantillo, and Miguel Andujar. Yeah, I definitely would like to go through all those cards to see. So no numbered cards in that box there. Steve, if you saw the case break, what was the numbered cards ratio? Did you see about 1 per box, or? Because I have not seen a case of this ripped at all. There's 400 in the set. 8 numbered cards in a case. So 8 in 12 boxes. Does that include the autos and the hits? Or is that just like separated from the autos and relics? Luis Heel, PCA, Bryce Terang, Victor Scott, Samuel Basalo. There's an Ellie on the blue chrome. Nice one. 10 with numbered relic and red ink. Ooh, red ink. That's nice. Springer on the gray. Who was the red ink? Alec Bohm, Luis Severino. Wait, there's someone behind Alec. Oh, it's the league leaders. Justin Martinez. What is this? So this was that's lovely. It's packaged in with. Remember the first Jack Hagelin we had? It was kind of beat up on the front. Lively, what's up, dude? Bro, what are you doing coming in here with that? You can't be coming in here like that, coming in hot. Lively, I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you, man. You didn't have to do that, dude. And Ketel Marte. Guys, why don't you say hi to Lively for me, man. He's such a great dude. Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. Yeah, ink on the top, and that bottom one now is like, I don't know what's going on. Red ink Roki. Man, that's a nice one there. But show some love to Lively. Coming in here with the 20 banger. Yeehaw! You have to do the Fernando Tatis. I can't do that. I need a Fernando. Ketel Marte on the blue. Chandler Simpson and the rookies there. Lively, how you been, man? I appreciate you coming in here with that 20 dono. That's too kind of you, dude. Too kind of you. Luis Garcia, Lennon Sosa, Ryan Jeffers, Taj Bradley, Josh Smith. We're gonna be pulling a banger here now that he came in here. That Lively's in here. There's a Dylan Beavers on the chrome. Tanner Bybee. Tatis Dominican Republic jersey. Nice, dude. Very cool. Gleyber Torres, Jared Jones, Shota Imanaga, Gunnar Henderson. There's a Ha-Seong Kim. There's a Joan Duran on the Phillies, on the blue sparkle. Gray strikeout leaders, Crochet with Webb. And a James Wood. Piece of candy. Piece of candy. Adolis Garcia, Drake Baldwin, Freddie Freeman, We got the league leader, runs batted in. There's a Yamamoto. Tyler Soderstrom. Man, I feel like that's an image variation. It's not. On the blue sparkle. Nolan McLean on the regular chrome. And Dylan Beavers. Bring out the bubble gum in the packs. They might actually... that'd be nice. That actually... you know what? I bet you Topps has probably thought about doing that. They're probably trying to team up with a gum company around, and then Samuel Basallo. There we go. That's an image right there. I just saw. So Samuel Basallo image variation for the Orioles. As you see right there, it says image. Was not turned around, so these are hard to spot, I guess, on my boxes. So the Orioles with the Samuel Basallo rookie image variation going out to the Orioles. The Orioles. The Orioles. Who had the Orioles? And we have a chrome refractor. Since that's a parallel, I'm going to random it at the end. It's a chrome refractor. It's not a base, so I'll random it at the very end. I'll just have to remind myself. Mackenzie Gore on the gray. Nico Horner. Yes, sir. Okay, the Orioles. Mario with the Orioles. Mario, you in here? You still in here? Christian Yelich, Ellie De La Cruz, Corey Seager, and we have another relic. So here's our relic. Yes. It's a relic, clubhouse, game used. Dylan Cease for the Padres. Dylan Cease. There's a Miguel. So that's 3 boxes and 3 relics. All right, you too, Lively. Daniel, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for popping in, saying hi. It was good to hear from you, man. Thanks for the dono. Really appreciate you, brother. Dylan Cease on the Clubhouse Collection relic. All right. Does Mario know he has that image variation? Kobe Mayo, Sandy Alcantara, Ali De La Cruz. I feel like that's a different... Or no, we've seen him in the RBI or something, some other card. Edwin Diaz, Jacob Young, Trevor Larnett, and Jazz Chisholm. Isaac Collins, Wyatt Langford, Chase Meadroth, Nolan Shanuel, Zach McKinstry, Harrison Bader, Eduardo Rodriguez, and Mick Abel. There's a J-Rod, Mike Yastrzemski, Brian Wu, Michael Harris. We have a Roki Sasaki turned around, and it's a chrome for the Dodgers. Rookies and another Roki. Thomas to JC, Kyle Tucker, Sal Frelick, J-Ram, Brandon Sprout, Willie Adames on the blue, Adam Frazier on the gray, and then Mike Schmidt on the blue insert. Ready in action on the blue insert. Let me unplug my phone here. All right. Because my cord was getting in the way of me bumping it. Devers, Gabriel Moreno, Kyle Isbell, Willie Adames. We have Freddie Peralta on the blue sparkle. Simeon Woods Richardson. We have a Brandon Nimmo on the gray. And a Jordan Walker. I haven't seen or heard of Jordan Walker in a while. They do have the old 1977 cards in here. I forgot about that. So I'm surprised we haven't hit one yet. Edgar Quero, Matt Wallner. Have we even hit a Roman Anthony yet? We haven't, have we? Oh my gosh. See, you just got to talk about it. You just got to talk about it, Mark. There it is. You just need some ink on it, though. There it is. Robinson Pena, Dylan Cease. Okay, so there's a Dylan Cease here in the Blue Jays, but there's a Dylan Cease on the Padres back there on the relic. So I know he's on the Blue Jays now, but kind of odd to see. I don't know. Luke Keyshaw, Addison Barger, Hunter Green, Zach Geloff, Trace Sweeney. We got a record breaker, Pete Alonso. What did he break? All-time leader. Mets all-time home run leader. And we have the ERA leaders. Skubal and Skeens. And Nathan Eovaldi. Marcus Semien. We got another Dodger of Shohei there. Judge and Turner. Kafis. Marcelo. There's Marcelo. He's like, what are you looking at, Willis? Otto Lopez. Hurston Waldrop on the chrome refractor. Jarren Duran. There's a nice Duran right there. A lot of Red Sox coming out here now. We got a Ke'Bryan Hayes. Garrett Crochet. Brandon Nimmo. Carson Williams. Moises Ballesteros. Trey Savage. That's a nice one for the Blue Jays. Christian Moore for the Halos on the gray border. And Jonah Tong, our first Jonah Tong signing. All right, Christian Javier, Brent Rooker, Ketel Marte. We have, I guess behind Christian Javier was a Ramon Laureano. Jorge Soler in the chrome. Oh, this one's numbered. So 128 out of 150, Jorge Soler for the Halos. Couldn't be Trout. Had to be Jorge. 128 out of 150. So that's our second, or actually a third numbered card total. And hey, there's a raw power of Shohei. Nice. Yu Darvish. All right, two more packs. So right now we're averaging one numbered card per box. Oh, we got one of those decal edge. Is that what you call it? All right, got to be a big card here. Come on, big name here. Nick Kurtz, Jackson Jobe, O'Neal Cruz, Dekel and Hyde. Is that Kyle? Oh, well, it's Harry Ford. I mean, a rookie. Harry Ford for the Mariners. Traded the Mariners there. I think I got the Mariners. Didn't I for the Giants trade? Did I get the Mariners? Wrong catcher. I mean, it is a rookie, though. I thought it was going to be Cal. Would have been nice. But I'm not sure how rare those decal edges are. Brendan Donovan on the chrome. Curtis Mead. And we got one more pack. And then this will mark the halfway mark here. Jason Dominguez. Angel Martinez. Pete Alonso. Jake Mangum. Ryan Mountcastle. Yuri Perez. Turn back the clock. 5 years ago. Miggy. So I'm wondering, are these all like that black and white? Or is that really a black and white like short print? I'm guessing it's just since it's turned back the clock, they kind of like grayed it out type look. So that Harry Ford, he is a national. I didn't know that. All right. Halfway done. 3 numbered. 3 relics, though. I only pulled 1 Shohei base. Only 1 Roman base. Here come the autos. Yeah, come on. Come on, we just got to keep talking about it. I know this last box is going to have an auto. This last one right here, it's going to have the auto. For sure. It's going to be the red ink. Steve called it. I'm calling it. If y'all want to jump on the wagon, you can jump on it with us. All right. Strikeout leaders. Why are we upside down? Strikeout leaders. Luis Garcia, Lennon Sosa, Ryan Jeffers. Ellie's upside down. What is this box going to be like? This way and that way? Come on, Topps. Jacob Young. Gabriel Moreno on the chrome. There's a Christian Campbell. Come on, Topps. If you're going to make me do the flipperoo, maybe this box is doing this different because it's got a special hit in it. I don't know. Yeah, see, it's starting Trey Turner, Austin Riley, Carlos Estevez, Brian Rocchio, Max Fried. There's a Cole Wilcox on the Blue Sparkle. Michael Bush and Brandon Pfaadt. But I don't like this Topps flip. Shane Bieber, Kobe Mayo, Sandy Alcantara, J-Ram, Brandon Sprout, Marcelo Mayer, Austin Hayes, and Cabrera. So that was an all base pack. Carson Wisenhunt, league leaders. We got Nolan Schanuel, Zach McKinstry, Bubba Chandler. Ooh, this looks different. Is it? It is. Nice. I thought it was look different. That's an image variation right there. There you go for the Pirates. I thought that looked different. Nice one to get to. Bubba's going to be pretty solid rookie pitcher this year. Steve, where you at? Or no, did Steve get the Pirates? He didn't, did he? It was Derek, I think. Derek? Yeah, Derek with the image variation. So let me put him with Basalo back there. Nice one there. We have Devers on the chrome, the gray border, the parallel. So Like I said, since it's a parallel, I'll randomize that at the end. Just because it's not a base. So I'll set that aside. Let's go. All right, Luis Heel, PCA, Bryce Terang, Yamamoto, Brian Wu. They didn't make me do the tops flip on that pack. Well, I say that, and then the last two. Ramon Laureano on the blue, Brian Reynolds, gray, Mick Abel. Put that with Steve's package. Bro, if Steve's okay with that, I'll do it. That's pretty nice of you, man. That is very generous of you. Gunnar Henderson, Haesung Kim, Eugenio. There's one of your. Did he win the MVP or did they even have the MVP? I didn't watch it after it was done. Raw Power. If not, he probably was yeah, Derek, he is the man. Definitely is nice, generous. Thomas to JC, Kyle Tucker, Sal Frelick. I'm doing the tops flip again. Otto Lopez, Jake Magnum. We got Alec Burleson. And we're doing flippy flips. Miguel Vargas. Ooh, Bubba Chandler on the gray. Or on the black. That's a nice one right there, too. The ready in action. Marcus Semien. Man, this is like the third or fourth one we've seen of this one. A.A. Ron, same with this one too. We've seen that one several times. C.J. Kafis, Mountcastle, Yuri Perez. We got the password and the Chrome, and Chandler Simpson. All right, Seiya Suzuki, Isaac Collins, Wyatt Langford, Harrison Bader, Zach Geloff, Trey Sweeney, Shane Smith, and Fernando Tatis. Adolis Garcia, Drake Baldwin, Freddie Freeman, the league leaders, Raleigh and Schwarber. Michael Harris. We have Mackenzie Gore on the blue sparkle. Christian Walker on the refractor. And Nathan Eovaldi. Still waiting for our hit. I feel like we may get an auto because the packs are different. Usually when they switch things up, something's different in here. So Luis Severino, Gleyber Torres, Jared Jones. There's another Roman. Hey, you got two of them right there. Two Romans coming your way. Robinson Pena and a Mike Burrows on the blue sparkle with some tattoos. Carlos Estevez. Casey Schmidt. Curtis Mead on the back. Kyle Manzardo. Anthony Volpe. There's a victory leaders. Max Fried, Freddie Peralta. Kyle Isbell. Willie Adames turned around. Christian Javier on the chrome. Kodai Senga and Curtis Mead. I don't think we've seen Kodai yet. Have we seen Trout? I don't know if I've called Trout's name yet. Have we seen the cover boy? Chase Meadroth, Luke Keyshaw, Addison Barger. There's O'Neal Cruz. We've seen him. Justin Martinez. We got a blue Brent Rooker. Luis Rengifo on the gray. And Jurickson Profar. We haven't had our hit yet either. And usually the hit's been by now. We only have like 7 packs left. So there's definitely something different about this box. And then I say that, and then there's the relic. Dang it. Maybe it's auto relic. Maybe it's a dual relic. Who knows? Shota Imanaga, Christian Yelich, Ellie. Game used. Ooh, there's a pinstripe. Let's see what we have. We have the. It looks like a Padre because it looks like a dark brown. Yep, Manny Machado. So our second Padre relic here. Bryce Harper on the chrome. The hide. I know you'd probably like that one there. Manny Machado on the chrome, or on the relic here. So put him back there. Nice Harper. Thought for sure something that was going to be different in this box is with this flip here. Carson Williams, Moises Ballesteros, Taj Bradley, J.P. Crawford, and Dalton Rushing. And we got 5 more packs. J-Dom, Angel Martinez, Record Breaker Pete Alonso, Victor Scott, Samuel Basallo, Patrick Bailey. This is, dude, look at the bottom of that. Why, Topps? Like, I can peel that down. That's horrible. And that's like a black. It's not a gray. That's a black. Is there black borders? Nico, that's our first black, I think. Or is it considered gray? Because this is gray and this is black. Are these two different? Has anybody seen any of this ripped? Because this is definitely, if this is a gray, then that's dark gray. This is like light gray. Or is this a black? I'm just kind of curious. That's all. All right, Julio Rodriguez, Christian Ketel Marte, Hunter Brown. We have Blue Sparkle from Jeremy Pena, Reese Olson. We got Austin Riley on the gray, and Juan Soto. Is it a black? I was gonna say I think that's our first black, because that one's definitely a black. The other ones have been gray. Hunter Green, Jeff McNeil, Dalen Lyle, Nick Kurtz. There's another jack. So our third jack. This one's not jacked. This one's actually a nice one. So we're 1 for 3 on the jacks. Patrick Bailey, Brandon Pfaadt on the refractor. Noah Cameron. All right, Mike Yastrzemski, Devers, Moreno, Jackson Merrill. There's our first Trout. Holy Toledo, only took 4 boxes. 4 boxes for a Trout. Anthony Siegler on the chrome. Hernandez and Mookie Betts, the Enterprise. And our last pack in box number 4. There's the Cal Raleigh I saw in the back there. Dalton Varsho, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Brandon Nimmo with the hammer. Why am I just now noticing he had a hammer in his hand? Josh Smith, Edwin Diaz. We got Mason on the blue. Mason Miller. Junior Caminero, All-Stars on the gray. And there's Cal Raleigh. All right, guys. 4 boxes in. We didn't get any numbered in that box there. Nothing numbered. So we're not keeping pace with 1 per box. We did have 3 heading into this box, and we're staying at 3. So now we need another box to keep us back up to 5 on this one here. All right, guys. Box number 5. Oh, there's a Trout in the first one. I must have missed it because I think I would have definitely caught my eye or saw it, or I don't know. Maybe it was. All right. We need 2 autos in this last 2 boxes. Let's go. Ke'Bryan Hayes, Brandon Nimmo, leaders, Brandon Sprout, Marcelo, Otto, Mikael Garcia, and Owen Casey on the blue insert. Jeff McNeil, Dalen Lyle, Nick Kurtz. There's Eugenio Suarez. Hey, look at that. Another one. Another. And another. And another. Will Smith. And another one. Will Smith on the... So the turn back the clock. They are grayed out, looks like. Cole Young. And another. Gabriel Moreno, Christian Javier, Ramon Laureano, Salvador Perez, another big contribution for Venezuela. Younghoe Lee, there's a J-Rod on the chrome, sparkle. Seiya, and Miguel Anyar. All right, here's our 1 per box on this card here. And 1 per box on that card there. Jason Dominguez, Willie Adames, Ketel Marte, turned around, strikeout leaders. We got to randomize this one here. Garrett Crochet with the Giants, Logan Webb, and Trey Savage. So that's our third one that I will randomize at the end. Unless you have both teams, Red Sox, Marcus. Yeah, you don't have the Giants, so. Yeah, Steve, that's pretty cool. Derek handing you that Bubba Chandler said to add it to your pack. I said, okay. Mount Castle. Man, here's another one. Paul, somebody, Jack Perkins. He's from Kokomo. That's where I live. Mr. Jack Perkins there. That dude's from Kokomo. Let's see, does it say on there? Yeah, it does. Look at that. Kokomo, Indiana. Home. Yeah. Shout out to the Jack there. That's where I'm at right now. Jason Dominguez and Freddie Peralta. So this one will be randomized as well. On the base after the hits, the high numbers, they might be. I'm not sure because I've seen a video where they were turned around, but because they're like, why is this turned around? And then they're like, oh, it has to be a high number short print. Or not a high number, but... Ooh, this one's a green. 49 out of 99, Corey Seager. Corey Seager. So we're like, okay, we're back up to a numbered card. All right. So maybe our hit will be numbered, and then we'll be back squared away. So that's our fourth numbered card there. Duran on the gray, Crochet. Maybe our hit will be numbered here. Then we'll be even. We'll be even heading into the last box. Brent Rooker, Riley Green, Brian Reynolds, Luis Rengifo, Jordan Westberg, Dylan Cease on the blue, David Hamilton on the chrome, Nolan McLean, oh man, another relic, guys. Another relic. Come on. Shane Bieber, Yuri Perez, Victor Scott. It's a green, so it's got to be an A's. Game used. If it's game used, it's probably Lawrence Butler. Lawrence Butler or, I don't know, Tyler Soderstrom. For the A's. Not numbered. So we won't, unless we get another numbered card in here, we won't be. But I'm telling you, that last box, me and Steve's already called it. Nobody's jumping on the wagon though. Like I said, we just got to talk it into existence. Last box is going to have the green, is going to have the red ink auto. Last box, come on, say it with me. Last box is going to have the red ink auto. Last box is going to have the red ink auto. Jordan Beck, Evan Carter. Last box is going to have the red ink auto. Angel Martinez, Pete Alonso, Luis Heel, Hunter Brown, Jackson Merrill. There's another Mike Trout. Like that one. Noel V. Marte. Luis Severino, Gleyber Torres, Jared Jones, Ballesteros, Taj, Josh Smith, Starling Marte, and Hernandez. PCA, Bryce Terang, Adolis Garcia, Chris Bryant, Jose Caballero. There's a Jordan Westberg on the blue sparkle. Robbie Ray on the gray. Francisco Lindor, the Enterprise. Kobe Mayo, Sandy Alcantara, Thomas Sajaci, Samuel Basallo, Yamamoto, Brian Wu, rookies leaders, or rookie pitchers, and Kyle Teal. Brenton Doyle, leaders, Harper, Will Smith, Josh Naylor. There's the password on the chrome. I think that's the second one we've gotten to him on the chrome. Is that right, Marcus? Speckle per box? Yeah, I think we get like 5 or 6 blue speckles. Baldwin, Freeman, league leaders, Julio Rodriguez, Max Muncy, Cam Smith. Is this something? No, it's not. Ooh, another Bryce Harper. Is that the second Bryce Harper chrome? I feel like it is. That is, isn't it? That's got to be the second Bryce Harper chrome. Now it's got me wondering. It's got to be. Oh, second chrome of the password. That's got to be the second chrome of Harper too. There's the password, Anthony Siegler, Peyton Toyle, Ryan Weathers. Hey, there we go. I like that one there. That one's, see, why is there a base card behind? Is that, maybe that's a short print, maybe. I like that. That's a color match. Shohei on the blue sparkle. We'll take that one. That's the second Shohei. We had Shohei early, I mean, of the base card, of his regular card. We did have a Shohei early in the first box. CJ Kafis and Ben Rice. Shota Imanaga, Christian Yelich. Another Ellie. Back-to-back Ellies. That's weird. I haven't seen that. Usually, that does not happen. Edwin Diaz. There's a Christian. I don't know. How do you say? Christian Montez de Oca. Isaac Collins on the gray. Caminero. All right, guys. We got 4 more packs to go until we get into the red ink auto box. Red ink auto box. Red ink auto box. Kyle Tucker, Sal Frelick, Marcus Semien, Michael Harris, Isbell. There's a Harry Ford on the blue sparkle. Austin Martin, Royce Lewis. Ooh, another Dekel. Ooh, another Dekel and Hyde. Another Jekyll, another Dekel. All right. Has to be a banger. Mike Yastrzemski, Devers, Machado, Strider. Is it that dude with the tattoos? Carson Wisenhunt, not too shabby. I've heard he's going to be a decent pitcher, supposed to be anyway. Rookie pitcher. So, I think Mario and I swapped Decals. Mario and I swapped Decals here. Because I had the Giants, he had the Mariners, and then we swapped them. So, even trade. Okay. CJ and Daryl. Those Decals must be like one in every other box, maybe? I'm not sure. Because that's like our third one. Edgar Cuero. Whoa, E2. Corey Seager, Matt Wallner, Dalton Varsho, Jacob Young, J. Ram, Brenton Doyle Rules, and Owen Casey. Last pack. Last pack until we get into our red ink auto. Do we get another relic? We got another relic, guys. Yeah. We got 2 relics. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ryan Pepio, Lou Bob. It's Clayton Kershaw with the beat up bum on the bottom. Clayton. That's nice they threw us an extra relic. I'll take it. But why is it going to be all... I have the Dodgers, so that's why I get to play with it. But come on, dude. That's... Oh my gosh. Clayton. All right, extra hit. I'll take it. And this one will get randomized here. Max Fried, Freddie Peralta. So we'll randomize that one at the end. Mike Talkman and Dave Parker are the last two. Okay, guys. Like I said, this last one's saving it for the end. It's going to be the banger. The Red Ink Auto banger box. The Red Ink Auto banger. Why am I the only one saying it? The Red Ink Auto banger box. The Red Ink Auto banger box. The Red Ink Auto banger box. Because it was the beat up one. The only beat up one in the box today that came from Topps. Red Ink Auto Inbound. Red Ink Auto Inbound. And if you guys don't mind, I'm going to do a super rip of this. And then, because I kind of want to peek. I want to be like, okay, is there a white thickie? There we go, Marcus. Keep saying it. Marcus saying it. Red ink. This is the box, guys. This is it. Red Ink Auto. I will say, though, I ripped a lot of Heritage. I've never pulled a Red Ink Auto. If that tells you anything. Never have I. Now, I will say, recently, I won a giveaway on Chris's YouTube or Chris's live stream for his on Whatnot, and I won a giveaway, and it was a Heritage blaster. It got sent to me. I had my oldest open it up. I was like, "Hey, you want to open up some packs?" He goes, "Okay, yeah, sure." So he's opening them up. I'm cooking dinner. He's reading off the names. And he's like reading off. And he's like, whoa, what? This one's got red something. And Sedane, Rafaela. I was like, wait, what? And he's like, I was like, let me see. He held it up. It was 1 out of 75. Or 76. I can't remember the year. Whatever year his rookie was. But it was 1 out of 75 or 76 on-card auto, Red Ink Auto, out of a blaster. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And I've still never pulled one. My son has, though. I haven't. Do I see a freaking relic? I think I see the relic, guys. Is that the relic? Come on, dude. Topps is really going to be like that. I order a half case from Topps, and they're going to send me 6 relics. Ooh, we got an orange. So this orange is the 77. That orange is going to be the 77. I can tell you that. Okay, so that might be big here. Pete Alonso, Luis Gil, PCA. All right, yep, it's going to be the 77. Zach Geloff. And look at the bottom of it. Are you kidding me, Topps? Come on. Dude, I'm so freaking pissed off right now. Every freaking hit is like this, dude. With the peeled up in the middle. I'm so Oh, I cannot believe this. Captain Record hit. Four out of 77. Unfortunately, it's freaking dinged up. Of Derek Jeter. Freaking A, man. 4 out of 77. Oh my gosh. Finally get a nice, decent hit. Of course, they're all like this. All of them got to be all dinged up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I should just send them all back and be like, dude, take your trash. Couldn't even give me an auto? Come on. Skubal, Bradley, Rodriguez, Denzel Clark, Ketel Marte, Hunter Goodman. We got a Brooks Baldwin on the chrome. Yandy Diaz on the gray. We have a Gunner on the insert there. CJ, J-Dom, Angel Martinez, Zach McKinstry, Harrison Bader. There's a Adolis Garcia on the blue sparkle. Carlos Estevez on the gray. Stott, Carlos Correa, Springer, Isbell, Willie Adames, Willier Abreu, rookies. Got a gray, Sal Frelick, Skubal, Simeon. There's our one per box of Shohei. Oh my gosh. Aaron Judge, one per box. Shonywell, Zach Neto. Now, I know he's a short print. See, he wasn't turned around. He wasn't near the insert or he wasn't in any, like, I know he's a short print, though. Robert Suarez, Corbin Carroll, Brian Wu, Michael Harris, Jesus Luzardo is a numbered card. 73 out of 150. So we did get 6 numbered cards. We did get caught back up. Since now we got 2 in this box. So the Jesus Lizard. Wait, is that? Wait, timeout. Timeout. It's peeling right there. I hope Topps watches this. Because I'm going to send him this video. I'm going to send it to him, and they probably won't watch it, but... Jacob Wilson. I think that's our first Jacob Wilson. I have not called his name at all. He might be a short print. Thomas to JC, Kyle Tucker, Sal Frelick, Mark Vientos, Robert Hassel, Jason Dominguez with another peeled up chrome. Kodai Senga, Yoel Moncada, Shane Bieber, Kobe Mayo, Sandy Alcantara, Andre Granillo, Andrew Abbott, Spencer Strider on the blue sparkle, Phillies, Christian Sanchez, Haesung Kim, Mookie Betts. I don't know if we called his name either. Victor Robles, Andrew Hoffman, Yamamoto. There's a Trevor Rogers on the blue sparkle. Luis Hill on the regular chrome. Luis Angel Acuna. Volpe, John Kinsey Noel, Ryan McMahon, Victor Scott, Samuel Basalo, And Bryce Terang on the blue sparkle. Austin Riley on the gray. Gavin Lux. Brent Rooker. Riley Green. Carson Williams. Moises Ballesteros. Victor Mesa on the blue sparkle. Matt Shaw on the gray. Jacob Mizorowski. I don't think we've called him either. I think that's the first one of him, too. Devers. Gabriel Moreno. Christian Javier. Suarez. Another Roman Anthony. So I think you got 4 of those, Marcus. At least 4, I think. Robinson. And our relics coming up here. Matt Shaw. Yastrzemski. Gunnar Henderson. Haesung Kim. Game used. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. This one's not beat up, surprisingly. I'm surprised. Oh, this one's numbered. 24 out of 77. So I guess we got 7 numbered out of these 6 boxes. So we beat the odds, I guess, 1 per box. Oh, man. And we had an extra relic hit, I guess. But still, I'm shocked there's no auto. And the amount of the beat up cards. Jack Caglione, Patrick Bailey, Max Muncy on the blue sparkle. There's Marcus Semien on the gray, Rhys Hoskins, Adolis Garcia, Drake Baldwin, Freddie Freeman, Trey Sweeney, O'Neal Cruz, Justin Martinez, William Contreras. There's a Reggie Jackson on the insert there for the Yankees. Joey Loperfido, Kyle Manzardo. I feel like I just called his name. Leaders, Jack Mountcastle, Yuri Perez, Bo Naylor, Davis Schneider, Brooks Lee, George Springer, Brooks Baldwin, Cody Clemens. And we're down to the last stack here, guys. Marcelo Mayer, Otto Lopez, George Springer on the chrome, Austin Martin, Ryan Pepio, Lou Bob, Riley Green, Jose Ramirez, Brandon Sprout, Manny Machado on the blue sparkle. Rookies, I'll sleeve that up, top load it, and randomize it. Raw Power, Bryce Harper, Password, Anthony Stiegler, Ellie De La Cruz, Edwin Diaz, Jacob Young. Turn back the clock on Derek Jeter, which is a shame that card is out of 77 is tore up. Luis Rengifo, Brent Doyle, Taj Bradley, Josh Smith, 2025 runs batted in leaders. That'll get randomized as well, and Jacob deGrom. So 2 more to add to the randomizer. Oh, man. Steve, are you still here? I'm curious, what was the quality control on the case that you saw? Was it this bad, or is that normal? Or my box is just... I gotta watch a case break of this and see how their quality control is. Because this is 6 hobby boxes, no autos. Yeah. That I've seen was pretty decent from what I can remember. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch Blez and see, because they've been doing case breaks. And I'll have to check out Blez and see what theirs looks like. Randomize the wheel here. All right, so just for these, let me zoom in here. All right, so let me erase these names. The spinning wheel, come on. All right, we have the Rays. What is this? What just happened? Why is there 2 wheels on here now? I have no idea what just happened. What is going on here? Why is there these names? Hannah, Gabriel, Fatima, Eric, Dia, Charles, Beatrice. What? I have no idea what just happened. How do you go back? I have no idea who those people are. I don't even know where this random wheel came from. Remove wheel. No, I want to remove wheel number 2. All right. Holy Toledo. All right, Rays, Giants, A's, Phillies. All right, I'm going to shuffle it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. No, 4 times because that's Lucas's number. All right, whatever it lands on, I will. This will go to the team. The gray border is going to the Giants. So let me write down Giants on here. Remove. Because now we're just doing Mariners and Phillies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spin. Mariners, Phillies. Going to the Mariners. All right. Mariners. Close. We got Yankees. Brewers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle. Max Fried, Freddie Peralta on the refractor. Going to the Brew Crew. Brewers. And we have the Dodgers, A's, Tigers, and Reds. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up, get down. Going to the A's. What squeaked that one out? With the hometown boy, Jack. The A's. Kokomo native. Taking that one down. All right, we have Red Sox, Giants. Shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4. Crochet or Logan Webb? It's going to Crochet. Red Sox. Marcus getting that one. I know you had the Red Sox. All right. 2 more. Close. White Sox. Diamondbacks. White Sox again. And Nats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And White Sox. All right, last one. Close. Diamondbacks. A's. Guardians. And Pirates. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, last one on the randomizer. And Steve McIntyre taking the... No, that's whenever I think of Pirates, I think it's Steve. I'm sorry. This one's going to Derek. Pirates. All right, guys. That wraps it up for the break. Let's go over the hits here. I should have done that, I guess, so you didn't all have to wait and see all that. Let's go over what the 6-box break. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Image variation. If I see something, I'll let you guys know in Discord. If I see when I'm sorting, if I see something, an image variation or something that we didn't see, I'm definitely going to shout it out in Discord and tell you guys, like, hey, man, I missed this. I missed this. Hopefully there's some bangers that I missed. Number, Decal, number. I don't know why I put Brendan Nimmo up here. I think that was the first box, and I didn't really know what to expect. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. We'll do Shohei's first. Why not? All right. So Shohei, zoomed in too far. Shohei on the blue sparkle. Base Shohei. That was it. These were the only 2 Shoheis other than as league, the other card that we got in every box. So these were the only 2 Shoheis that were there. The 2 image variations we got, Samuel Basallo and Bubba Chandler. The Decals, Decal Edges, Chris Bryant, Carson Wisenhunt, and Harry Ford. Our relics, we had a bonus relic. So we had the Clubhouse Collection, Game Used, Dylan Cease, Lawrence Butler, Manny Machado, Clubhouse Collection, Tyler Soderstrom. And then these 3 were not Clubhouse Collection, but this one's ruined at the bottom. Clayton Kershaw, it's not numbered, but going out to the Dodgers. We had Bobby Witt, 35 out of 77, and 24 out of 77 Mookie. So we had 2 numbered relics there. And then our numbered cards, we had Mike Tauchman to 150, Jorge Soler to 150. We had Jesus Lizard, 73. We had Corey Seager to 99. And then the ruined Derek Jeter out of 77. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbered cards in 6 boxes. But that wraps it up, guys. Sorry about the quality control. Appreciate you guys getting into the brakes. So I'll get this sorted soon. But thanks for sticking around, guys. If you guys, the three of us that are still here, thank you. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, that calls it for a half box or half a case of Heritage. So I don't like it. I wish there was more autos. There's obviously not, but I'll catch you guys in Discord. I'll let you know if I find anything as I'm sorting. But until then, I appreciate you guys getting in who did. You guys take care, and we'll see you at the next one. Thanks, guys. See ya.